What's good, YouTube? Is BigMontSports Talk, and we back here again with another video. Today we just here to talk about like Week 15, some of the games that happened, winners and losers, and what I thought about them. Some of the games, I ain't gonna really get into it. Like the Commanders Giants, shout out to them. Shout out to the Commanders. They came out with the W, 29-21. Uh, it's really just a battle to see who's gonna get a top pick over there. Next game was the Raiders versus the Eagles. Straight BTA, belt to ass, boy. They gave them an old fashioned whooping, 31-0. Jalen Hurts did play better, but it's just the Raiders, so it really ain't nothing to brag about. But Jalen Hurts did play good, so I gotta give a shout out to him. Boy, he did his thing. The Bears versus Chicago. This was another game of the old got an old fashioned whooping. The Bears put it on them. Shador, he didn't have his best game, but there also was some crazy stuff going on too with him with the call sheet. That joint crazy, but I don't think that call sheet had nothing to do with the loss. I just think the Bears played better. They did their thing. They're gonna force turnovers. They had Shador three picks. One of them, yeah, you could say two of them was his. The other one, I ain't gonna say so much. Judy, that was supposed to be a touchdown. The joint went straight through his hand. So yeah, I ain't gonna fault that one on him. But he did have two turnovers. He didn't play the best. So shout out to them Bears. Caleb Wilson, he looking good, boy. The Ravens and the Bengals. This game was crazy. I'd never expect Joe Burrow and them not to get at least a point, boy. Definitely with that offense, because Chase was killing them. I think Chase had 100 something yards. They really didn't do nothing. Like if you look at it, Lamar Jackson only threw the ball 12 times for 150 yards, two TDs. And what's that? They rushed it what? 11, only 24 times. But Derrick Henry had 100 yards rushing on 11 carries. So they really didn't even do nothing crazy on the offense. It's just Joe Burrow. He played like straight doo doo. I ain't gonna lie, he played bad. 25 for 39, 225 yards with zero touchdowns and two interceptions. I would say they played like doo doo. Like Chase, yeah, he went crazy. He had 132 yards. It's just, yeah, I think Joe Burrow time is coming. I think he's tired of the Bengals. I don't think he want to be there no more. Because the Bengals always have a crazy good offense. It's just they defense always plays trash. So yeah, shout out to them Ravens though for getting that win. Bengals now I think they're officially eliminated from the playoffs, so they out of there. Texans Cardinals, I really ain't gonna get into that, but shout out to the Texans. They starting to get hot at the right time. Oh, they doing good. That D line is still deadly. I ain't gonna lie. But I think the Texans. I don't think the Texans is gonna come out the NFC, but I do think they're right now one of the hottest teams. I ain't gonna lie. I do think they're scary. I don't think nobody want to play the Texans in the first round. I'll keep it real. I think they starting to warm up right now. They starting to get hot, boy. Uh, the Jets versus the Jaguars. I really ain't gonna get in this game, but what's Lawrence did go crazy. He had what, like five? He had what, five touch? They had five passing, one rushing. Let me make sure. Yeah, he threw for 330 yards, five TDs, and he had one rushing. He did his thing. Trevor Lawrence, he balled out. He went stupid. So I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to that boy Trevor Lawrence. He went stupid. The next game, the Chargers and the Chiefs. This game was really just a defensive battle game. No team really did nothing. Chargers did come out with that W. The Chiefs now is basically eliminated from the playoffs from this loss, and plus I think they're gonna be eliminated next year since Patrick Mahomes is down. But I do think Travis Kelsey is over with. I think he done with. Uh I think the Chief dynasty is finna take a little step back right now. Do I think it's over? No, but I do think they finna take a step back. Yeah, they out of there, boy. It's about to be a hard year next year, boy. The next game, you got the Colts versus the Seahawks, and that joint was funny, boy. That boy Philip Rivers was out there throwing them duckies. I ain't gonna lie, but no, shout out to him for basically coming out. What he missed? What, 4 years? What do I think? I think I don't know why the coach. I mean, I see why the coach signed him because the coach it was cool and he knew all the plays. But I do think it's crazy that they signed Philip Rivers. Uh, But I thought the Seahawks was gonna do something more crazy to them. I ain't gonna lie, I thought the Seahawks defense was gonna put it on them. They really didn't do that much, but they did do good though. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he went stupid. He had 113 yards on 7 catches. He a dog, but I think he a top 5 receiver. He good, boy. Them Seahawks though. Shout Titans versus 49ers. Really ain't much to talk about 49ers. They did their thing. It was beating them, but the Cam Ward, he started working his way back, making the game closer. But the 49ers put it on them. I ain't gonna lie. Next game, Denver versus the Packers. This game was real good. But the Denver Broncos, they came out with the W. Shout out to them. Bo Nix, he had 302 for 4 touchdowns. Crazy. He balled out. He went stupid. Sutton had 113 yards with a touchdown, and Franklin had 60. What's that? Franklin had 85 with a touchdown. I thought that. I think Denver good, boy. They D line, they good. They gonna be straight. AFC wise, I don't think they're the best team in the AFC, but I do think they still got the best defense in the AFC. I ain't gonna lie. Well, D line, I'll say that for a fact. They D line is crazy. It's really out of the best D line is out of them and the Texans, because I think they got the most sacks in the whole NFL right now. The Broncos, so they D line crazy. They defense crazy with Sertan too, and Riley he be playing good too. But Sertan he a dog. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, but on to the Packers though. Jordan Love 276 one TD. Josh Jacobs had 73 yards rushing 1 TD. Reed had 56. Golden had 55. Packers. Do I think they finna be straight? Nah. I think they finna. I still think they gonna make the playoffs. But Michael Parsons, he out, so I think they gonna be hit, but I don't think they slick the favorite no more to come out the AFC. I think I mean not the AFC, the NFC. I think hmm, I think with Michael Parsons being out, that joint gonna hurt them. They ain't in the same position as they was defensively wise. I still think they gonna be good, but I don't think they finna be. They ain't gonna win nothing. I think they back to the same team they was last year. Uh, a really good. They had a good offense, but their defense is mid. I think with Parsons being out, they went from one of their better defenses to now back to the middle of the pack, so towards the bottom. So I think they gonna make the playoffs, but I don't think they finna win nothing though. But shout out to them Broncos for the W though. Next game, Panthers Saints, ain't really that much to talk about. Shout out to them Saints, boy. They out there beating everybody, boy, beating all the playoff teams. I bet they thinking like, how come we could do this at the beginning of the season? Them boys doing it at the end. And the last 4 o'clock game was the Lions versus the Rams, and the Rams balled out. Shout out to the Rams. They did their thing. They went stupid. I think I got the Rams as the favorites to come out the NFC. I think their offense is crazy good. Puka, I think he a top 3 receiver. Stafford MVP. Uh, and their defense is real good. They got a really good defense. So shout out to them Rams. The Lions. I think the Lions. We did good offensively, but defensively we was buns. I ain't gonna lie, we couldn't stop nothing. I think the Lions. I think we out the playoffs. I think because we too banged up on the defensive end, we can't stop nobody, boy. So I think we out the playoffs. But I do think our offense, we did good. I do shout out to Dan Campbell for taking over play call duties because JMO is looking a lot better. I always thought he was good, but he looking a lot better. So shout out to him. Yeah, but shout out to them Rams for winning though. Then the last game that happened last night was the Vikings versus the Cowboys, and the Vikings got the W. Shout out to the Vikings. They did. JJ, he played good. I ain't gonna say he played amazing. He played good. He playing a lot better. It look like he's getting more confidence. But I do think they need to get that boy Jettis the ball more. They don't be. I mean, he did miss on the throw, but they got to do something, boy, because it ain't no way Jettis only supposed to have like 2 catches for 20 some yards. It's no way. That's what I said. Jettis is a dog too. Uh, but they ain't making it to the playoffs, but shout out to them. And on to the Cowboys. The Cowboys, they ain't that good, boy. They trash. I got them. They out the playoffs. So they over with. And then plus Quentin Williams got hurt, so now they run defense is about to be over with. They defense trash though. They're in the same boat I say as the Lions. Like they got a real good offense, but they defense is buns. So I don't uh they buns. So shout out to the Cowboys. You can't they getting kicked out. No. Well, shout out to the Vikings on the dub, but Cowboys they got eliminated from the playoffs. So yeah, that's all the games that happened. And question of the day is who do you think is had the best performance on Sunday? My answer is Trevor Lawrence. He went stupid. But make sure you put your answer in the comments and tell me why. Also make sure you like and subscribe.